Welcome to News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now the news for September 27, 2021. Of course, it is the week of Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary, so as you can imagine, 90% of this show is about that. Let's get started. On a recent visit to the parks, we happened upon a crew shooting promotional footage, including new Walt Disney World 50th anniversary Mickey balloons. The balloons feature a blue Mickey with the Cinderella Castle 50th logo in gold inside an iridescent globe balloon. While no official confirmation of celebratory balloons has been made, it's likely these will go on sale sometime around October 1st. They look cute. Starbucks has joined in on the celebration of the 50th with the new Been There series tote bag and pin. We found these at the Main Street Bakery at the Magic Kingdom. The Magic Kingdom bag features imagery of rides and other iconic features of the park, including our beloved sunny eclipse. Cinderella Castle is prominent under the 50th logo with Tinkerbell flying above. The pin features the same style artwork depicting Cinderella Castle with Tinkerbell above, plus 2 lanterns from Tangled around the 50th logo. A Starbucks logo charm hangs from the bottom. There are different pin designs for each park. Right now you're looking at Animal Kingdom, which has the Tree of Life within the 50th anniversary logo, as well as Zazu from The Lion King, as well as Kite Tails, which debuts this Friday. Collectors can find the Animal Kingdom Been There series pin at Creature Comforts. The EPCOT version features a large 50 with EPCOT underneath and is covered in park icons including Figment and Spaceship Earth. Finally, the Hollywood Studios pin has the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror in the center with the Millennium Falcon and Chubby the merchandise bird flying above it. Retails for $12.99, all the pins, separately of course, and the tote bag is $27.99. A new Peterbilt truck model is now available at Walt Disney World to celebrate the 50th anniversary. Design worthy of Walt Disney World transportation. This is a 387 hauler model for those of you aficionados out there, mostly my father. The cab is gold with a Mickey, the world's most magical celebration decal next to the driver's door. The truck is decorated with classic Disney characters, some dressed in their special costumes for the event. Characters from across the 50-year history of the parks can be found, including Mr. Toad in his motor car, the Orange Bird, Figment, the dolls from It's a Small World, and more. Retails for $24.99. This is the best piece of retro merch we've seen so far, and it's a toy truck. More decor has been added to the entrance of Magic Kingdom. 2 flat golden 50s now frame the sign that was installed earlier this month in the garden in front of Main Street USA train station, the topiary, some people call it. You may miss the new decorations if you're walking quickly through the entrance. They're on the light green foliage on either side of the Mickey flower bed. They added some more magical flair to the entrance of the park. We found some more artistic merchandise for the 50th at Village Gifts in the Magic Kingdom. It's Bonjour Village Gifts, by the way. Items that feature Cinderella Castle include a notebook, a woven throw blanket, and a wall tapestry. We found a Precious Moment statue in the store as well, featuring 2 kids wearing outfits similar to Mickey and Minnie's 50th costumes, and they're wearing a 50th ear hat, and one has a 50th anniversary balloon. Crew members on the exterior of Space Mountain of the Magic Kingdom seem to be cleaning the building's white paneling ahead of the 50th anniversary. With only a week to go before the event, every inch of the Magic Kingdom is being cleaned up. And Space Mountain was in need of it, as a lot of the exterior was turning black in places. It'd be nice to see this shimmering and shining once again, just in time for the birthday. New details were revealed about the reopening of the Main Street Confectionery, including a new interactive candy wall and a plethora of new sweet treats. Quickly removed from that announcement were details for some special edition M&Ms for the world's most magical celebration. Containers shaped like Mickey and Minnie will contain iridescent M&Ms with the 50th logo. It's expected these will be available on or around October 1st. And people have had some interesting comments on these. It looks like there's the brains inside them, or there's a bunch of pinto beans in them. It's been interesting. Let us know in the comments what you think the iridescent M&Ms in the ear hat looks like. The menu has also been released for the Main Street Confectionery, which we now don't know if it's spelled with an E or an A. Something say A, something say E. We don't know. Either way, there's several new treats that guests will be able to get starting this week. And mobile order will be available when the shop reopens. You can view the whole menu on the mobile order option on My Disney Experience. There will be 8 caramel and candied apples available, including a standard caramel apple for $5.99 and themed caramel apples for $11.99. Under confections is where you'll find the $5.99 marshmallow treats, all covered with M&Ms now, we saw in the preview. The marshmallow treats are themed to Mickey, Classic Mickey, Mickey Halloween, and Classic Minnie. There are also various fudge and pretzel rod options. Fudge options are $4.99 each, while pretzel rods are $4.79. One of those is that new peanut butter fudge with peanut butter M&Ms, which everyone's excited about. There are several themed crisp rice cereal treats with M&Ms or Snickers. They're $5.99. Cookies are $5.49 each and may include M&Ms, Skittles, or Snickers, depending on what you choose. And the brownie pie is made with standard milk chocolate M&Ms, caramel M&Ms, peanut M&Ms, and a milk chocolate drizzle. Finally, there are the bakery treats. You'll find chocolate and vanilla cupcakes for $5.49, M&Ms and Snickers chocolate cake pops for $4.99, and a Mickey scone made with Dove chocolate for $4.99. Yes, Mars has taken over the entire menu. So we'll have reviews of many of these treats for you later this week. Actually, it's supposed to open on Wednesday. Meanwhile, outside of the confectionery, one of the windows has been unveiled, a nice little display showing off a table of pastries and confections. And another window is all about the Sweetest Spoon Showcase. Banners read, Mars proudly presents the not Swedish Spoon, by the way, the Sweetest Spoon Showcase, featuring the finest home confections in the nation. Photos of Main Street characters are displayed with their winter ribbons. The Sweetest Spoon trophy is in the center of the window, and all the letters in the Main Street window have been filled with gold now. Confectionery, sponsored by Mars Wrigley, will sell M&Ms, Skittles, and more, as we just talked about. And the dots within the design kind of resemble M&Ms or Skittles. It makes sense. With the confectionery about to reopen, the Main Street Cinema has closed as a sweet treat location, and now the cinema is getting ready to host the Walt Disney World 50th Anniversary Vault Collection. The store is receiving a retro-inspired overlay. The marquee still says sweet treats as of today, but we expect this to be updated probably by tomorrow, honestly. Blue curtains block the entry into the cinema, and the valance above the blue curtain advertises the Vault Collection, and behind the 50th logo is a design of vintage Magic Kingdom tickets and ticket books. The entrance is framed by two portraits. One on the left is Roy O. Disney with Mickey, Goofy, and Pluto. And on the right is the classic walk-around character, Orange Bird. I love that this creepy costume made it in. The cinema entrance is also blocked off inside Uptown Jewelers. I can't wait for this. I know I went on a rant a little while ago about how there wasn't a lot of nostalgia in the 50th. There still isn't. But kudos to the merchandise team and everyone involved in the Vault Collection and doing these pop-up shops for the Vault Collection, for giving us something that celebrates the history of Walt Disney World. It is much appreciated. And as Disney World gets ready to celebrate the anniversary, cast members celebrating 50 years of magic, or the class of 1971, gathered at the Magic Kingdom to commemorate their milestones together ahead of October 1st's event beginning. Cast members were honored at a special breakfast where they were given commemoratives, including embroidered 1971 Mickey ears, one of the items that'll be in that Vault Collection. They're amazing. And as well, 50th anniversary glassware, and photos were taken with Mickey and Minnie Mouse to commemorate the occasion. Thank you to all of these cast members who for 50 years have brought Walt Disney World to life. Island Mercantile at Animal Kingdom has been decorated for Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary. The banners feature the 50th logo and a stylized tree of life and hang from the ceiling. Gold fabric with shimmering lights are draped throughout the rest of the room. While all the resort is getting dressed up for the birthday, the official gateway for many travelers to the magic of Disney is Orlando International Airport, and it's receiving an iridescent makeover as well. As featured on the Walt Disney World cast and community Facebook page, Disney announced that they were excited to share new special art installations and other iridescent magic with not only the cast members working at the airport, but also with guests arriving. The terminal, train station are just some of the locations getting the touch of that 50th magic. You've probably seen this already, but 50th anniversary banners, as well as window decals of characters like Miguel, Dory, and Nemo will be seen by arriving guests. There are also iridescent projections along some of the floors and a photo op featuring a Mad Tea Party teacup in gold. The Caravanning Around the World RV at Walt Disney World has debuted a new look just in time for the celebration. The RV carries classic Disney characters to and from the resort hotels for a surprise, physically distanced meet and greet. The van now has an iridescent look featuring the 50th logo. This is, of course, because Mickey and friends will soon be appearing at hotels in their 50th anniversary costumes starting this week. Walt Disney World hotel rooms usually come stocked with some tea and coffee selections to use with a provided Keurig coffee maker. Guests will now find a K-Cup of special Walt Disney World 50th Anniversary blend by Joffrey's in their room's coffee station. The dark coffee comes in a cup with a blue top and the 50th Anniversary Cinderella Castle logo. A box of these K-Cups and a bag of ground coffee is also available to purchase throughout the resort, but if you're in your room, it's worth a try. See if you like it before you buy. Earlier this year, we learned that cast members at Disney World would be getting new iridescent name tags commemorating the 50th anniversary. Distribution of the name tags began this month, and now cast members are wearing them. The name tags feature the 50th anniversary logo and the most magical place on earth in gold around the cast member's name and hometown or college. Cast members at Magic Kingdom were smiling as they showed off their new name tags today. We learned a few years ago that as part of the major overhaul of EPCOT, Future World would be divided into neighborhoods. Disney has now announced that the neighborhoods will officially debut along with the world's most magical celebration on October 1st, although it's worth noting, according to Walt Disney World's website, the neighborhoods are already in action. Future World, no longer a thing. EPCOT attractions have their home neighborhood listed on them, whether it's World Showcase, World Celebration, World Nature, or World Discovery. If you're wondering where your favorite attraction is located, well, go to DisneyWorld.com and check it out. I mean, there's only so many at EPCOT, so it shouldn't take you too long. 150 new menu items are coming to Disney World to mark the 50th. Some are theme park classics, while some will be inspired by Walt Disney's favorite dishes. Of the 150 plus new items available, examples include the cheese fries with Walt's chili at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park, the Mission to Mars burger at Cosmic Ray's Starlight Cafe at Magic Kingdom, and I am so ready for this, the Chicken Dinner Cupcake Trio at Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground. You can see the full list on our website. While Harmonious and Disney Enchantment don't officially debut until October 1st, Disney will be streaming both new nighttime spectaculars in the days before that. On Wednesday, September 29th, you can watch Harmonious live from EPCOT at 9 p.m. And on Thursday, September 30th, they will be live with Disney Enchantment at Magic Kingdom Park at 10:15 p.m. Alongside the announcement of that live stream of the new fireworks shows, Disney has shared a behind-the-scenes look at Enchantment, opening October 1st officially. The video previews some of the projections onto Cinderella Castle, as well as onto Main Street, USA. You can watch Imagineers put the final touches on the show on our website. And though the official debut is listed as October 1st, we told you about that Harmonious live stream. Well, you could go watch the show at EPCOT that night. In fact, it's been added to the schedule for guests on both September 29th and 30th. It will be an early premiere for Harmonious. Of course, Disney will bring you the live stream. We'll bring you a recorded video of the show, both of these shows as well, this week, so stay tuned for that. On a recent visit, we saw Mickey and Friends performing Disney Enchantment's new theme song, You Are the Magic. They're performing that live on the Cinderella Castle stage. Mickey and the gang were dressed up in their 50th anniversary garb and were joined on stage by Philip Lawrence, who wrote the song, and one of the performers who sings the song in the show, Kayla Alvarez. You'll hear both of their voices in the fireworks show starting this week. This performance was filmed for promotional video for Disney, but guests were there on hand, and we recorded the whole thing. So if you want to watch it right now, if you want to hear this whole theme song for Enchantment right now and watch the full performance, it's right here on our YouTube channel. I highly suggest it. I think the song's pretty good. I was happy with it. The Casey's Corner Pianist will return to the beloved hot dog joint beginning October 1st. The Walt Disney World website lists showtimes for the pianist starting next Friday. Showtimes are as follows: in the morning at 11:10 a.m., 11:55 a.m., in the afternoon at 12:45, 2:10, 3:40, and 4:45, and in the evening at 5:50 p.m. I want to get this out of the way. So apparently on Friday for the anniversary, Jim is not coming back, at least on Friday. I don't know if he is in general, but on Friday they will have someone who 50 years ago did work on the corner there playing the piano at the hot dog restaurant on Main Street. They will have someone with that background performing on Friday. Otherwise, it is not clear that Jim is returning. I know a lot of people love Jim, and it won't be the same without Jim there, but it's unclear if he's coming back at this point. An extension of the new ferry boat ramp at the docks outside the Magic Kingdom has been installed. It's possible that this new ramp will allow guests to board directly onto the second story of the ferry boat. We say possibly, but it seems pretty clear that that's what it's for. At the end of the ramp is a short set of ascending stairs, and this does not appear to be the full ramp we saw staged at the Contemporary a few days ago, but looks like you'll be boarding from the second level. You get to board on the second level of the ferry boats pretty soon. Early theme park entry has begun for Walt Disney World Resort Hotel guests. It was supposed to begin on October 1st. It rolled out on Sunday, and we were at 3 of the parks to see exactly how this works. For those unaware, now every day, every park is open 30 minutes early for you to enjoy select attractions. We checked out Magic Kingdom, EPCOT, and I went and personally did Rise of the Resistance at Hollywood Studios. If you want to see how those early entries went, if you want to read about them, all 3 posts are up at our website at WDWNT.com. Find out how long we waited for Rise of the Resistance. Yeah, clickbait. I know. You guys got to read the site. We got to make some money here. That's the way it goes. In July, we noticed that Dinoland USA and Animal Kingdom was missing any and all merchandise related to Dinosaur, the attraction. Thankfully, at least one Dinosaur-branded toy has returned. A rubber plush, quotation marks, Carnotaurus can once again be purchased in the gift shop. It's nice to see our familiar friend back, but it is still somewhat disconcerting that there's so much dinosaur merchandise missing. Hopefully more will be back soon. The Vera Bradley store at Disney Springs has a new collection of bags inspired by Beauty and the Beast. These bags come in blue, rose, or paisley patterns. The collection includes a coin purse, a tote, a crossbody, a single strap backpack, makeup bag, backpack, and even a blanket. Head on over to our website to check them all out. In the past few days, we got our first glimpses at the newly reimagined lobby of Disney's Contemporary Resort, and now it is fully open and guests can step into the world of Mary Blair's artwork and even Tomorrowland of the 1960s and 70s. The Mary Blair-inspired lobby goes well with the legendary Blair's mural on the 4th floor Grand Canyon Concourse. The new orb lights and mid-century wallpaper in the hallway we've showed you before, but now you see them as part of the finished product. The wide column will remind guests of the attraction most associated with Mary. That would be It's a Small World, but it's really an homage to the Grand Canyon Concourse tile mural, of course. As with other resort lobbies, this one has been redesigned to be more spacious with a few smaller desks instead of one large counter. Concept art for the Contemporary Resort hangs behind each desk, and a mural of the resort with the monorail going through it is on the wall behind the white couches. There's plenty of seating for guests. There's also several small tables and table spaces between the couches. Around the corner is more seating with several chairs and small tables. There's a TV for kids to watch classic Mickey Mouse cartoons. A photo of Mary Blair with her Contemporary Resort mural hangs on the wall, surrounded by more of her artwork. What's really cool about this is the art that was in the guest rooms back in 1971. The children with the bear and the other piece, these were in the room. So it's really wonderful to see this. There's also Tomorrowland concept art for Disneyland hanging behind a table. They did such a spectacular job, and people said this on social, and I'm going to echo it. The rooms should have emulated this. The rooms should not be Incredibles. They should be this. This lobby is gorgeous. It celebrates Disney World's history. It celebrates this resort's history, and it looks good. It just looks modern, yet classic. It is wonderfully done. It was not a giant remodel, but they did a wonderful job. And more of this, please. Disneyland Resort has 2 new Starbucks mug ornaments, one for the holidays and one for all year round. We found them in the World of Disney at the downtown Disney district. The first is a white mug ornament that has a pink top and design. Mickey's face is featured prominently with Sleeping Beauty Castle and other Disneyland Park icons around him. The Starbucks logo is on the other side. It comes with a gold ribbon. Second ornament is mostly red with touches of green and gold for the holidays. Sleeping Beauty Castle is in the background with fireworks, a Christmas tree, Santa Claus, and other holiday elements. They retail for $14.99 each. What's interesting about these, this is the art that is very clearly inspired by the 1970s shopping bags and art at Walt Disney World. So this art, of course the Disney World version, has got to be coming soon here to Orlando. So keep an eye out. We'll let you know when we find it. New Starbucks cold cups have arrived at Disneyland Starbucks locations as well, Main Street USA at Disneyland. The first iced tumbler features Sleeping Beauty Castle surrounded by other park icons, including a vintage Mickey Mouse and the Ferris wheel in California Adventure, Mickey's Fun Wheel, or the Pixar Pal Around, whatever you want to call it. Fireworks light up the area around the Matterhorn and Main Street Trolley. It costs $24.99. The second is the blue spike Starbucks tumbler, which we previously found over at the East Coast. Disneyland's version features the siren on one side and a matte finish. The other side of the cup boasts a whimsical Disneyland D with stars, while the lid is also studded with a swirl patterned straw. It costs $39.99. A new and unique dining experience will be coming to Merriest Nights at Disneyland this November. According to Disneyland Magic Key on Instagram, Magic Key holders will have the opportunity to take part in a special dining event at the Blue Bayou in New Orleans Square called New Orleans Holiday Party, where they'll be able to take part in a Cajun-style culinary boil celebrating family and friends. More information will be released at a later time, including when reservations will be available. After a 2-month refurbishment, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad at Disneyland will be reopening on November 5th. Coaster closed on September 7th with a fall 2021 reopening date. The Disneyland website now lists hours beginning, again, November 5th. Though Disneyland Paris is having its annual Halloween festival this year, there will be no parade or show. There were limited Halloween experiences in 2020, but the park closed before Halloween Day. Mickey and Friends and Disney villains will still pose for photos with guests, and Maleficent's dragon will prowl the park. Unannounced plans had also been canceled to bring back the regular daytime parade, Disney Stars on Parade. That was supposed to happen next month. That is now not happening. Tokyo Disney Resort is set to increase ticket prices for Tokyo Disneyland and Disney Sea for the third time since April of 2020, a record pace for the resort. Starting October 1st, the 2-tier ticket price system will be expanded to 4 tiers, depending on anticipated crowds. The new ticket system will introduce 4 tiers of adult tickets, ranging from 7,900 yen, or about $71.55 US, to 9,400 yen, or about $85.13 in US dollars per day. Full details on the 4 levels are on our website. We have some breaking news we want to talk about real quick. The Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular is returning to Disney's MGM Studios, to Disney's Hollywood Studios, either later this year or early next year. All we know at this point is that rehearsals are beginning and cast and crew have been called back to the show. Likely it'll be modified in some way, but no official announcement has been made as of yet. We'll give you more when we know more, but the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular, one of the longest running theme park shows in history, coming back to Disney's Hollywood Studios in the near future. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to WDWNT.com. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, The Vacationeer, the engineers of your next magical vacation. Sit back and let their team of vacation planning experts craft your family's next trip. The best part, their services are free. Hotel, park tickets, dining, and more. Visit WDWNT.travel for details. The Vacationeer, the official travel agency of WDWNT. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today here on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, make sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying, enjoy the rest of your today, and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.